Greetings, salutations, hello, bonjour, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo. Did you miss me? Don't answer that. Anyway, welcome and/or welcome back. Some of you are new. I'm sure some of you know me for my recent Silent Hill covers. Assuming anybody's even watching this because YouTube's algorithm f***ing hates me, and the only things of mine that ever seem to get any attention are low-effort shit posts and MIDI swaps. Anyway, enough of my rambling, on to what you came here for. So, Konami put out a Silent Hill 2 remake recently, and it's actually been pretty successful. Much to everyone's surprise. Anyway, it's kinda got me thinking about Silent Hill's future and what we might see going forward. We already have a game coming out at some point called Silent Hill F that nobody seems to be talking about. Everybody was so damn preoccupied with that Silent Hill 2 remake, and for damn good reason. It was certainly making headlines, for better or worse. Like, the amount of people who were talking crap about this game long before there was even any gameplay shown off is astounding. Only for them to change their minds once they saw what the game actually had to offer. Gee, never heard that one before. And what's funny is I actually made a video a while back telling people to be patient and just wait and see what the game actually has to offer. And what do you know? I was right. Note the lack of surprise. And yeah, the game slaps pretty hard. It's probably the best Silent Hill game since the PS2 era. And ironically, it's a remake of a game from the PS2 era. I guess games really were better back then. But on to the main reason I made this video, and that's to ask the question, where do we go from here? I mean, besides making, brand new original Silent Hill games, which clearly they're doing, inevitably there are going to be more remakes, and just kind of begs the question, what's next? Well, obviously the logical answer would be Silent Hill 3, right? Yeah, except for the fact that we're forgetting about a little game called Silent Hill 1. You know, the game that arguably needed a remake more than 2. It's not like it's a bad game or anything, it holds up surprisingly well, but still, definitely could use with a modern facelift. And I know Shattered Memories already kinda revisited the first game's story, but that's so far removed from the original game that it hardly even counts. Point is, Silent Hill 1 needs a proper remake. Point blank period. And then after that, they can remake Silent Hill 3, and it would make a lot of sense to do it that way since those two games are connected. Silent Hill 3 being a direct sequel to Silent Hill 1. Some people think Silent Hill 1 should have been the first one to get a remake in the first place, and while I do kind of agree with that, Silent Hill 2 is kind of its own thing, has a completely different set of characters, tells a completely different story, and is barely connected to the first game at all, so you could very well go into Silent Hill 2 without playing the first one, but Silent Hill 3 is a little different because you do need a little bit of context going in. And plus, Silent Hill 2 is the most popular, and therefore a remake of that was most likely to sell a lot of copies, so that was just kind of their way of testing the waters. And from here, they can go back, remake the first one, then remake 3, then possibly 4. Although I'm not really dying to have an SH4 remake, but that's just me. And then of course there's Origins, which I'm probably one of the few people who actually kinda likes.
Excuse me, what?
But let's be real, the chances of that getting a remake are slim to none. We'd probably be more likely to see a remake of Rule of Rose or Eternal Darkness. Not that I'd be complaining, I'm just saying. Anyway, my rambling ass finally ran out of things to say, so I'll stop annoying you with my voice now.
It's about damn time.
So if you liked the video, 1, you, and 2, I shouldn't have to tell you what to do. There's a bunch of stuff down there you can interact with, have fun. And then you can go back to whatever it is you do when you're not watching greasy virgins talk about stuff. Anyway, bye!